Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be closing out December's budget and it's not pretty. I definitely overspent. Fortunately, we do have those magic month paychecks that I talked about in previous videos. And so that definitely is going to help us out here. Let's get into it. Easy Pass, I know in my previous video I mentioned this, they bumped us up to $45 punishment amount. I still have not gotten a chance to give them a call, just busy with the holidays. And so I really would like to get that put back down to $25 because our overall average is $25 a month. But in the fall, we actually do more. And I don't know, I guess they do the review then, or they did a quarterly review rather, and they bumped us up. Nonetheless, I'm over by $20 because they changed the replenishment amount. So I'm just going to use the cushion in our monthly bills account to cover that. So $20 will go to Easy Pass. From there, my daughter's step account, so a step card. We have step cards for all of our kids. It's basically like a debit card that you can kind of control through an app. I believe I have a link in the description box for those if you're interested in looking at that. But anyway, she went up and picked up my other daughter from college because my husband and I had both had conflicts. My husband was working and I was at my other daughter's cheer comp, and it was the comp that our team hosts, and all the parents are required to be present or at least send somebody 18 or older to be present to work it. And it's just what it was. So she did go up and get my other daughter from college, and this was kind of gas money slash toll money slash a little bit extra for her pocket because, college kids are always broke. So I'm just going to cover that with this gas money because usually at the end of the year, I look at my gas line because it usually has a little bit extra in it and I kind of bring it back down. So I'm just going to use this money to cover that. Okay, coming down here to our sinking funds. So if you're not familiar with my videos, this is typically the line, this saving sweeps line is the line that I use to cover our overspending for the month. So we have $1,283.40 there, and that's not going to cover it because if you see here, we have $1,462.63 that we need to cover. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do after I use up all this money. So basically, we overspend on Christmas, which we do almost every year. So I'm going to take $169.44 to put it towards Christmas stuff. This was like extra things like the Christmas cards and decor and just other than gifts, basically. Did I not get that amount right? Why does it say 139? Oh wait, here. Okay. So then the next thing that we need to cover is gifts for our immediate household, and we were over by $139.96. So I'm going to cover that. Oh, I put an extra 19 cents there. I'm just going to move that 19 cents up to Christmas for others. I see what I did. I think I put it on the wrong line. Okay. Well, I covered Christmas for others, which was overspent. I'm going to move this 19 cents back up to Christmas for us. Okay, so now I'm going to cover this $139.77. So now we have taken care of all of the Christmas overspending. I'm not sure why this says $60 more needed here. But I'm not going to worry about it because Christmas is over. And now we are left with $834.23. I had some personal purchases that I made, planner supplies. I think I made a donation. Yes. Some planner supplies, and also one of my daughter's college friends that she met this year at college, her dad actually passed away. So we, of course, sent a donation to their family. They had a GoFundMe to help with expenses. So I'm going to cover $294.84. Okay, and then we overspent in restaurants and entertainment, which is pretty typical for December because we're just busy and we end up eating out more. And plus, when the kids are home for that week, we do stuff. We go to movies and ice skating and different activities. So it typically happens. I'm not surprised. I probably should just plan for that better, but I don't. All right, so 362.28. And my son's lacrosse registration was due by the end of December, and that put us over in this category by $136. So I'm just going to cover that. For office supplies, we are over by $190.57, and that is because we had antivirus software. It's predominantly because of antivirus software that came out. We are most likely going to try to cancel that. I really need to make a note of that so that we cancel it, because my husband recently upgraded his computer now to Mac, and so we pretty much, I don't want to say we don't have any PCs running, because we do, but they're like more like server-esque. Like my husband uses them to store files and stuff like that. So I don't think we need this antivirus, or at least the one we have, because it's for multiple computers. So we'll have to look into that. But anyway, that came out, and that was $157.14, and we also needed printer ink. So we were over there. I only have $41 left up here and 11 cents. So I can't cover that info with that. And we were over by $29.77 in medicine. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the medicine with the $41.11. So that would be $29.77. going to medicine. And I'm going to move this 1134 down to office supplies. Okay. So now we basically used up all of the typical monthly savings that we have for the month of December. But like I said, we don't count the magic paychecks, those magic month paychecks, when they are happening in the month that they happen. We just go paycheck one, paycheck two, paycheck one, paycheck two. And so what happens is by the time the end of October gets here, we're pretty much funded all the way through December. And then it usually ends up being two paychecks that come in before that last paycheck in December. So the last paycheck in December, I start counting towards January. So we have those two paychecks that are sitting up here and ready to assign in this amount. And we also have a bonus that my husband got this year. So I'm going to bring all that money down into this savings sweeps line. And this way we can cover the remaining overspending. So those three things together, the two paychecks and the bonus, are $6,370.83. And so now we can cover this $179.23. In office supplies. Okay, so that leaves us with $6,191.60. Typically, in my prior monthly closeouts, I would take that full amount and put it towards savings challenges. That is way too much money to just put towards savings challenges. So, stay tuned for my Transfer Tuesday, because I will show you how I'm going to be splitting up this money in that video. It won't be tomorrow's video because that Tuesday is based off of the prior Friday. So it'll be the following Tuesday. Sorry if that's kind of confusing, but it's like the Transfer Tuesday happens after the Savings Challenge happens. So this Friday's Savings Challenge is still kind of based off of last month's amounts, and then that Tuesday. It's kind of funky the way the videos are going to come out. Apologize about that. It's just what it is. But in that following Tuesday, you will see how I'm going to handle this amount of money. But now we can go to our spending recap for the month of December. Okay, so for the month of December, we spent a total, I feel like this seems low, but I guess not. We spent a total of $7,086.92 altogether. In monthly fixed expenses, we spent $2,614.74 for the mortgage, $412.39 for car insurance, $270 for our electric and gas, $223.84 for our dental insurance, $200.01 for my husband's life insurance, $135.70 for our cell phones, $100.53 for internet, $95.77 for water, $49.18 for my life insurance, and $45 for Easy Pass. So that is our monthly fixed expenses, and that was $4,147.16. Okay, so for weekly expenses, we spent $1,568.37, and the majority of that was on groceries. So for groceries, we spent $1,043.03. For my husband's gas, we spent $242.25. This was the $200 that we had given to my daughter for going up to my other daughter's college, picking her up and driving her back. So it went towards gas, tolls, and a little bit extra to make it worth her while. And I spent $83.09 on my gas. So that was it for weekly expenses. And if we come to sinking funds, I still feel like something is really off here because, let's see. I mean, I guess it's right. I just seems low for what it is, but I don't know. So it's saying we spent $1,371.39. I know this is not right because we budget $2,400 for Christmas and we were over on Christmas. So I'm not sure why these reports are off. Unless some of the Christmas spending happened in November, that's possible. Maybe that's what it is. We did Christmas shopping in November, so some of that is over on November, I guess. Anyway, we spent $1,371.39 in sinking fund money. $1,104.88 of that was on Christmas for our own household. $482.28 of that was on restaurants and entertainment. $439.77 of that was for Christmas gifts for other people. And for my own personal purchases, it was $294.84. So that was like the planner supplies and the it wasn't actually GoFundMe. It was some other website, but same concept. I made a donation to their family to help with funeral expenses. For office supplies, we spent $240.57. For new track phones, we did pay for my son's plan. It was $210.86. For my son's lacrosse, we spent $210. Christmas stuff, this was like Christmas cards, decor, non-gift related. We spent $204.19. Amazon Prime, our membership came out, so we spent $150.64. Doctor's copays, we spent $110. And it says everything else, $364.40. I really wish there was a way to see what everything else is. Okay. Maybe this, so I guess after here, tithe was $100. Oil changes from my car was $55.28. Oil changes for my husband's car was $55.27. Birthdays was $50. Cheer was $40. Medicines RX was $36.77. Dog food was $27.08. And that was it. Right? Yeah. So basically, from tithe down, that totaled the 300 and something dollars. That was everything else. So altogether, for the month of December, it was $7,086.92. These numbers seem absolutely crazy to me. They really do. We do live in a really high cost of living area. It's almost not by choice. I was literally born here and raised here in the same town. So it's not like I chose to move here, just where we live, and all of our family is here. So it never dawned on us to really move away. It's just kind of the way it went, but it is crazy expensive here. Um, but yeah, so that is it. $7,086.92 for the month of December. And stay tuned for that Transfer Tuesday where I show you what I'm going to do with that $6,000. But anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share my channel with others, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!